How's it going, everybody? Welcome to this episode. We are here at the Sundance Film Festival. We're excited to talk about American Animals, but before we get into all of that, my name is Ryan, and I'm a cinemaholic.
My name is Bella, and I'm a cinemaholic.
My name is Spencer, and I'm a cinemaholic, and American Animals is a crime/drama film/comedy directed and written by Bart Layton, and it tells the story of four young men who mistake their lives for a movie and attempt one of the most audacious heists in U.S. history. This film is starring Barry Keoghan, Evan Peters, and Blake Jenner. And let's just get right into it. Ryan, what did you think of American Animals?
Overall, I really enjoyed this movie, especially the comedy bits, like you were saying. I don't think it's necessarily classified as a comedy, but there are some funny parts in this. We've been talking, don't want to get too far into spoilers or details or anything, but just the way it kind of portrays these bumbling fools and idiots as they try and accomplish something that's outrageous and big was just engaging for me. I was there for the whole ride. The setup for me in the beginning didn't quite work as well as I would have hoped. Kind of felt like I didn't really know what kind of movie this was. There's some like documentary actual interview footage intertwined throughout the movie that ended up really working for me, but just the way it was set up in the beginning, I was kind of confused on if this was real or what was going on. Overall, for me, it was a very fun experience, and it was a good one to watch first thing in the morning because, you know, we were tired. We just watched 2 movies, barely got any sleep, and then got into a bunch of movies for the day, so I really liked it. What about you?
Yeah, I think this movie was good. I was really tired, so I kind of fell asleep while watching it. But I mean, the comedy was fun. I liked it. It was really great. But I didn't like the documentary parts of it. It didn't work for me very well. And like you were saying, it just started a little bit weird. I didn't know what it wanted to be, and then I finally realized, oh, okay, I get it now. But I wish it was just easier, and not even for the audience. Like, it's not like easy. Like, oh yeah, the audience has to know everything that is happening, or like, you know, like, not like I wanted to hand it to us, but that like wasn't especially something that, you know,
It wasn't explained.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the most enthusiastic about this movie. I really like this movie quite a bit. I like movies that are about idiots trying to pull off a heist, and I think this movie does that very, very well. It's basically a movie about a bunch of kids who think that they're smarter than they are, and I really personally found that to be pretty fascinating. And the different kind of tasks they have for the different there's 4 young men who attempt this heist, and the tasks they have for the 4 different ones I thought was really interesting to kind of get a sense for who these guys were. The drama style of it really worked for me. I liked having kind of these contradicting stories, as well as kind of these moments of humor that went along with the narrative of the movie. And I think that overall the kind of plan they had was really fun to be along with. There's a sequence that's all one shot that's kind of like a fantasy dream sequence type thing that was awesome. Like, and I was thoroughly entertained. My one flaw with this movie that takes it down a little bit is that I feel like the last third of the movie isn't as strong or well paced as the first 2/3. I was really enjoying it up till about the point where the robbery happens, and I still thought it was like good, but it wasn't near as entertaining or fresh as it was before that. But overall, I think the style of this movie is really interesting, and I really liked what it did, and I think it did an excellent job pulling it off. So I probably like this movie the most out of any of us.
What would you score it?
I feel like I'm going to give this movie an 8.5 out of 10 raccoons. I think that this is a really fun movie, and I think that it has some really interesting elements to it that feel different and fresh and new, and I think the way it was directed was really strong.
I'm going to go 7.5 raccoons on this one. I really did enjoy it, and I think maybe my favorite part of the whole thing was just the characters. I feel like everyone was a very developed character. They all had their individual motivations and characteristics and quirks, and I really enjoyed that aspect, that it wasn't just a group of people doing this. It was like a group of individuals who each contributed something, and also like contributed good things and flaws to their mission. So overall, it was fun.
Yeah, I'll give this one a 7 out of 10 raccoons. I think one of the biggest problems for me was that I fell asleep, actually. So I'll have to rewatch it, and then possibly my score will get higher. Because I understand it's a good movie, but I think I just missed a couple of, important scenes, which was really sad. But yeah, I think that would be it.
Festival life, what can you do? You get tired sometimes. Thank you guys for watching. Just a heads up, we do have a Q&A up on the channel for this movie. The director and 2 of the actors were there, and they talked a little bit about that. They're not the most engaging questions, so you'll have to bear with us. We didn't have control over that. But it was interesting to hear kind of their process in making the movie, and the actors specifically, their process of getting in the minds of these characters. So check that out. Make sure to subscribe for the rest of our Sundance coverage. Comment down below. Have you heard anything about this one? Are you going to see it? Have you seen it? Let us know. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.